Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have more info on the Megan Thee Stallion Tory story. We got 42 Doug digs himself into a hole, T.I. on what Kanye really meant, Drake with a message to the folks on the ground, Danny Lee changing her scenery, and is there rain in the future? Sure sounds like it. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button on the side. Join our notification gang in the cut. Shout out to Michael Amos and Blake James in the comments. We got something for you today. Now, first to step foot in the courtroom is Megan Thee Stallion, with Tory Lanez trailing closely behind her, looking like he has his deportation suitcase readied up. Now, when Adam 22 came through and provided us with his understanding of what went down between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, it sounded insane. All right, take a listen.
It's AD.
So what I'm hearing, my version that I've heard from various people that have basically then been
Trusted
filtered
sources?
through AD, yes, very trusted sources, is that they've been chilling. They go to this house party. Kylie Jenner is there. I heard, depending on who you want to ask, that either Tory was showing too much attention to Kylie Jenner or Kylie Jenner was showing too much attention to Tory. Either way, Meg did not appreciate it. Meg, maybe at this point in her career, a little bit of an ego. She's feeling herself. She doesn't feel like she has to deal with any disrespect. Meg was violating his ass. That they got into a fight that was like bad, and I heard that she was like really shitting on him, like really like
I could see her
disrespecting the fight.
No, none of that. None of that.
But what I heard is that it was bad. Like the altercation that they were in, and like the level of violation that he maybe was feeling. Obviously, not a reason for any violence unless to occur. Never mind a gunshot, but
never mind a gunshot. Yeah,
that's what we heard. And
yeah, I watched there was like a short live stream of Megan on Instagram Live, and she had Kylie in it, and then like they're both posing and looking cute, and then Tory tries to like swim up and be in the shot. She's like, Tory, don't get my phone wet, and then he kind of like.
Kylie Jenner is there with Tory showing too much attention to Kylie, and Kylie showing too much attention to Corey. Yo, the man is not even in the family. He just mingled, and now he's possibly facing jail time or deportation or something. Either way, never would I ever have guessed Canada could get busy like that. Now, whether this story is accurate or not remains to be seen. I guess only time will be able to tell us in the near future. Now, I'm sure people have done some questionable things to keep the lights on and the rent paid. And after all, when the kids are hungry, they don't care what you did. Just have the bread in the pantry, the cereal in the cupboard, and the milk in the fridge. 42 Dougs is currently being investigated by the interwebs for some unusually questionable lyrics. And I say unusual because in the culture of hip-hop, certain ways and actions tend to be, for lack of a better word, words frowned upon. Now, the young and turned 42 Doug was on Instagram Live. When will they stop going live? I get it. You have fans. You want to connect. How can I say this? Oh, I got it. Stop going live. All right? Now, when you're in the comfort of your own space, you let your guard down, you're more relaxed, and you're most likely going to say some things a little bit more freely than you would if you were on stage. Now, the lyrics in question are the following. In fact, take a listen, and we're going to catch you on the backside.
Money that I made that was supposed to keep us lit. I was out here sucking dick. I was trying to pay the rent. My niggas, I ain't know much for.
Your boy said, quote, I was out there performing fellatio. I was trying to pay the rent. Close quote. Family Channel, y'all. With a line like that, what more do you need to come to a particular conclusion? Now, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. He said it. Should I believe him or not? See, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. If they say it, I believe them. I'm naive, okay? Now, the internet went crazy. He said, what? Listeners shifted into reverse. Doug has come out. No, not like that. Let me finish my sentence. 42 Doug has come out to clarify the lyrics, saying, quote, hoes out here doing that falado. Okay? I was trying to pay her rent. Now, the net's not buying it. It could have been a slip of the tongue. The net's not buying it. The comment section, of course, set the man on fire with comments like, quote, 42 Doug was out here doing what, bro? And 42 Doug after he paid his rent, and how the landlord was looking at 42 Doug when rent was due. Ooh, man, I know, a hairy situation. Now, mind you, his ex came out some weeks ago talking about how he was slandering her character, so she decided to focus on the size of his rear. Yo, take a listen to this.
I can't argue with no nigga that's thicker than me. I'm not about to keep doing that. I'm not arguing with no fat booty nigga. Like, I could sit a cup on that bitch. I could sit a cup on that ass, okay? I could legit sit a cup on that motherfucking ass. Okay? I can't do it no more. I'm not doing this no more. This is bitch shit. Cause he trying to really sabotage my character and think that this gonna make people, like, niggas might want to fuck with me and all this stuff. So I had to tell the real tea. Never been a freako, never been a freak bitch. I can't argue with no nigga that's thicker than me.
Now, why did we connect this story, this current story, with the ex-girlfriend statement? I have no idea. T.I. has come out stating what he knows, that he knows about what went down between Kanye West and Lil Baby. Now, if you're new to the info, which I doubt you are, but just in case, right? Kanye West made the statement that Lil Baby was not only his favorite rapper, but also that he attempted to get in contact with him to do a song, but Lil Baby was uninterested. Now, Lil Baby did respond by saying, no one told me that Kanye wanted to do a song with me. That's effed up. Now, T.I. has stepped out onto the field to tell us what most likely went down between the two. Now, on the Shade Room's page, T.I. stated the following. He said, quote, oh, he just came up with that one in the moment, cuz that was the request. Close quote. Now, many on social media think this is exactly the situation, given the fact that Kanye's text at the moment seemed very spontaneous and not fully thought through. Now, actually, what Trouble Man did, it appears, was remove any potential speculation that Lil Baby's management team dropped the ball withholding requests from the artist, from other artists to Lil Baby, and bringing it back to Kanye's probable lack of communication. Now, if you're anything like me, Drake has brought to the surface one of your greatest fears. The fear that folks left without you. Now, I'm talking like your ride leaving the party without you. Your people's leaving and you're still in the store. Basically, your episode of Home Alone without you setting the witty traps because you're not as clever as an 8-year-old. Drake shows off his pajama money when he... Oh, you don't know about pajama money? You see, pajama money is when you have so much ends that you can show up to a board meeting in your pajamas and not one person question you about why in the hell you are rocking pajamas at the table. Anyway, Drake has decided to show off his pajama money by writing a message on the bottom of Air Drake itself, which has the decal of the sky with clouds on it and a message on the bottom of the plane which reads, quote, if you're reading this, we already left, close quote, which is an absolute nightmare to me. Drake asks celeb source to ride with him to Dubai or someplace like that I've never been to, and we have a great time, and the morning that we're supposed to be leaving, I wake up late only to run to my balcony and look up in the sky and see his plane flying overhead. You know the plane is filled with laughter every time they leave somebody with that message on the bottom of that plane. Drake, celeb source will never go anywhere with you without already having our own ride back. And speaking of planes with crude messages on the bottom, Danny Lee found herself on a plane shooting out a message which many believe to be a breakup message of sorts concerning her relationship with the baby. Oh, this is gossip. This is gossip. Yo, if we're pumping out gossip, you tuned in for it. You're just as bad. So stop hating and click to see another one of our videos when you're done with this one. Now, many suspect that Danny Lee and the baby were involved in a relationship of sorts when she was constantly posting images of herself and the baby together on the street, on the balcony, and other intimate places, to say the least, right? Now, Danny posted the following message on the gram. It stated, "Before I land, I want to tell myself that this is a reset trip." Okay, sounds like she's in the air. "What's not for me, God will not allow." Okay, a little bit of God talk. "What I give love to should equally give back." Sounds here like she feels like she wasn't getting love back from someone. "I'm giving all my love to myself." Sounds like the trolls in the comment section. "I'm giving all my love to myself, God, and to my family. I finished everything I need to do. Album cover is done. My movie is completed and my press looks crazy. I worked so hard, even in the process of being hurt. I'm clearing my mind, cleansing my soul, and finding closure for myself. I'm coming back home a new person. New home, new car, and new mind." She might as well add new boyfriend as well, because we all know what this is. We've heard this a million times, okay? "I'm excited to see what God has in store for me, but I'm also patient about it. The blessings I receive are all reminders to keep going and that God already has my life written out. Thank you for all the positive love, but thank you for the hate as well. It's helped me realize a lot and get stronger." With the, what is it, a pink, purple, whatever the color is, heart. Danny Lee. Yo, we've seen this a million times on Facebook. It sounds to me like a breakup post, okay? And don't try pushing up on her just yet, fellas. Give it a second, all right? I'm still traumatized by seeing the baby rapping, knocking someone senseless, and then continuing to rap and dance around them while they scramble around on the floor. And finally, will Future be making it rain on Eliza Reign's future? Well, it certainly sounds like it. Future has decided to put in a motion to have a paternity case thrown out of court, but the motion was denied when Future claimed that Eliza committed fraud upon the court by misrepresenting her income on legal documents. He tried to say that she had additional jobs, more bank accounts, and a new SUV. The lengths these guys go to. Now, Eliza came back stating that she does have multiple accounts, but the accounts have $4 and $9 in them. Yo, I definitely have more than her at this point. Pulling the "I'm broke as a joke" card, which the court bought, and couple that with the SUV, which Eliza states is a lease. Now, she also stated that her income is not steady, but makes enough money from social media winning over the judge. Now, remember that we mentioned that he offered her a slap in the face of $1,000 a month, and she countered with $53,000 a month. Now, the last time we mentioned that, folks in the comments section went ballistic. How dare she request $53,000 a month? Is she insane? Now, let's just take a look at this for a second. She countered with $53,000 a month. Now, Future supposedly made $20 million last year alone. And by our calculations, if he paid $53,000 for the next 18 years, it would be approximately $11 million and some change. Now, he made $20 million last year. Now, many speculate that she's merely trying to get $53,000 a month for herself and the upkeep of her lifestyle. Okay, I completely follow your train of thought. I understand that. Let's consider a couple of things for a second. If she is to get an amount for a child that they made together, it couldn't possibly be a set number. It would have to be a percentage of something. Now, we're going to do some quick math. Please, just stay with me for a second, okay? We're almost done. 53,000 of 40 million isn't 10% of his net. 53,000 of 40 million isn't 5% of his net. It isn't 3% of his net. It isn't 1% of his net worth. It's 0.13% of his net. Let me put it to you like this. 0.13% of 70,000 is $91 a month. Now, $53,000 a month is $636,000, which is 1.59% a year. Let me finish you off like this. 1.59% of $70,000 is $92 a month. If your net was $70,000 and you made a baby, that baby shouldn't get $92? Whatever. Yo, let us know what you think. Is 1% of the man's net worth astronomically too high for the child he made? Or should he shoot way below that? Yo, let us know what you think. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit the like button. I'm just trying to be fair, y'all, but everybody don't like that. Some folks are like, yo, don't confuse me with the facts. I've already made up my mind. And chances are, come November elections, they'll keep the circus going. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.